Oh my God.
I just everyone who pretty much every star is so fucking crazy. It's just so insane. It's the people who are not huge stars, you can find them and they're not nuts, but the huge stars are just, they go nuts.
Bro, think about, when is the last time you think Tom Cruise went to the post office?
Oh, well, I was actually thinking about that recently. I'm like, what do? You just have security? Like, because
I don't know the last time I went to the post office. Who's going to the post office?
Do you guys go to the
what?
DMV? Is there something rich people can do for the DMV?
Well, you have to.
There is in LA.
Like, is Tom Cruise going? I don't think.
That's what I think about this. Let me tell you what happened to me. Can I tell you a DMV story?
Yeah, I got the answer for this one.
No, because I was at the DMV and I'm standing there and I see the dude from Game of Thrones, Greyjoy, and he's just in line at the DMV. You know what I mean?
Did he have his fucking spear with him? Or?
Dude, he had his dick cut off, and I'm just sitting there, and I'm like, I say to this,
you're like, "What's up, Reek?"
And I said to this girl, I go, "Oh shit, that's Greyjoy from the thing," and she goes like this, "And you're Montez from Morgan
Oh, that's hilarious. And you know who said that? Alicia Silverstone.
It was like, and I was like, and I said to her, I went like this, "Okay, fair point."
That's funny.
You know what I mean?
That's really funny.
I was like, fair point. I'm just saying that, it was like, so I think about that all the time. Like, you go and you're like, how come you don't see, because they go at a special time. I think there is like a DMV back door where they bring them into an office and go, let's do it like this.
There is.
Yeah.
There is.
And that's the gay agenda.
It's in Hollywood. It's where they go, yeah. I have a friend who recommended it, but I just went through the front because nobody knew who I was.
Yeah, well, no, I was thinking, so
just the Reddit.
So I was thinking about that, though.
Yeah.
I went to, like, Erewhon the other day, and I got, like, I mean, sometimes it's more than others, but I got noticed, like, it was like 10 times. I was like, this is out of control. And that's when I started thinking about, like, but like Tom Cruise?
They had your picture up at the front of the store.
But this is exactly.
Don't let this guy in.
This is exactly what I'm saying, though. It's like that. It's like, I think when people get so famous and they've been famous, say, for such a long time,
well, then just
that this is their life, that they don't even know how to do regular shit.
Yeah.
How do they know?
They can't though. Like, they can't go to the mall and buy shoes and stuff. They get swarmed.
That's different.
You have to have security.
That's different. I'm saying, I bet that there's people that don't even understand how regular life is.
Yeah.
And that's when they become crazy.
Christian Bale.
Yeah, they have no clue how much a gallon of milk is. Right.
Or just like, hey, do this.
What?
I tell you something that happened. Like, so I'm on part of the Directors Guild now. And so, like, when you're a part of SAG, they know how much money you make, and then they send you a bill. Like, this is what your dues. The Directors Guild has dues too, but you have to, like, go onto the website and press put the money in yourself by quarter and all this stuff. And so I didn't understand it. I sent an email, but they suspended me because I didn't pay the thing.
Right.
So I had to call yesterday, and I'm saying to her, I said, Why are y'all doing it like this?
Yeah.
I said, is Steven Spielberg on the...
Yeah. Did you say that?
Yeah, I was like, is James Cameron on this website going like, okay, $2 billion from... I was like, why are you guys doing it like this? You know what I mean? She was like, well, they probably had their assistants and that kind of stuff. I said, well, you got to have a degree from the Learning Annex just to figure out this thing.
Oh,
you
man.
know? But if you're like so, who's been rich like so long or like their whole life? You know what I mean?
Tom Cruise, yeah.
Michael Jackson was like that. He was just like...
Will Smith.
He was like, yeah, Will Smith is like, right. I think he's been... But there was a time when he was poor, when he was just rapping before he started. But at this point, from his kids would be like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know
exactly.
what I mean? His kids, like, they've never not known money and wealth and privilege.
Yeah.
It's like, there's, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I get it.
It's crazy people. I was talking to somebody's assistant. I was on a movie set, and the assistant was talking about the star. It was like somebody, I forgot who it was.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't want to mention it anyway. Mm-hmm. But they didn't understand how to send a letter.
Oh. Well, there must have been someone young.
They were just been rich for 30. You know what I mean? It was like they didn't understand.
Yeah.
Well, how do you do that? Do you go to the thing and what do you I mean, there's just a lot of things people just don't know how to do. And
sure, I mean, I'm
anyway,
kind of that
my
way.
point is like that's why some people I think get crazy.
Yeah, I'm that way, but not because of fame. I'm that way because I just am lazy and didn't ever learn.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, but you know what? You've had a little bit of a privileged life.
Meaning before fame?
Because you're white.
Yeah.
Before fame, not the whiteness, but it's just like, when you were
he's white privilege.
At what point was your dad like he was cooking? And
My dad?
Yeah, and you guys were like, wow, this is great, Dad.
I was probably 16.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So
17. No, we moved. Yeah. I was probably 15, 16. Yeah.
Okay, so that's an impressionable time in your life. So
Sure,
from 15 till 45, you've lived a privileged life. You know what I mean?
In that way, yeah. I mean,
but
not the Tom Cruise way.
No.
Yeah.
And I'm not knocking you.
No,
for
no,
it.
no.
Just take it in.
But what I'm saying is like
Chris,
it's not
take it
poor.
in. Just take it in. You've been privileged.
Yeah.
I'm not.
Get down there.
Why do you always act like I'm arguing against somebody? I'm not.
Well, no, you're kind of deflecting this. You keep going, well, I'm not Tom Cruise. No, we know you're not.
No,
We
I'm
know,
trying to because I want him to be specific because I want to understand what he means.
You had it all.
No, but I'm saying
all.
it's like there would probably be a part if you had to at 25 if you were like just lost everything and you had to completely change your life. It would probably have been weird at the time, like really weird. Like, oh, this is how people live.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean?
Maybe, yeah.
I just think that's just what happens.
Right.
Yeah. It's like our wives are like that for sure. Okay.
Isn't that the goal though?
Word.
Yeah. Why do wives pretend like that's not the goal?
Agree,
It's
bro.
so weird. Yeah. And I'm not saying my wife, but it's just wives. They're just like it's like you'll see a wife sometimes and they're just like, ugh. And you're like,
hey, you're welcome.
yeah. You're like, kids, I've been with the kids all day. Oh, you mean you've been living your dream? You think I go like this? Ugh, another show. 1,000 people. No, man. Fuck yeah. It's what I wanted.
Oh my god! That's like that. He always has the Chris vibrato. You know what I mean? It's like very specific.
Though.
You know what I mean,
Dude, I made a chicken. Oh, you made a chicken, dude? Hey, let's fucking talk to you when you were when you were coming up, when you were young. Let's ask you, what's your dream? Cooking a chicken for my family.
yeah, man.
And that's okay.
We're getting ready for Wolf's, 2 year.
I love how Montez, Mr. Potato Head, called out Chris D'Elia for being a rich kid, as if Montez and Brendan Schaub aren't rich kids themselves. I like D'Elia's whole reaction to it too. But everybody, all of the LA Rogan Sphere comedians are all just little rich kids. All of them. Every single one of them. Bert, Mark Normand, every single solitary one of them. And you can tell, Whitney Cummings, you can tell they're all rich kids, all simply by like their philosophy. You have to remember the whole Rogan Sphere comedians all have this philosophy of it takes 10 years to get good at stand-up comedy. But think about what they're really saying. They want you because they themselves, for a decade, did stand-up comedy and made no money and weren't successful at it, but were still able to do it because mommy and daddy could pay all the bills. What other job could you do for 10 years, not make money, and be successful at it and continue to do it for a decade? I'm a YouTuber. I can't do YouTube for 10 years, not make money, and not be successful at it, and just keep doing it for a decade. So all of them who have this philosophy, it's ridiculous. And it's dumb, and they're all just rich kids who, people keep wondering, why does everyone in the Rogan Sphere comedy special stink? You have to remember, these guys are all rich kids, and they all took them, according to their own accounts, a decade to get good at stand-up, which means none of them are really that funny. They've just been able to have practice for a decade, repetition. Like, you look at Brad Pitt's not a good actor, but he's a decent actor, but only because they've been sticking him in movies for 30 years. So if you've been doing something for so long, you may not get great at it, but you'll get decent just from simple repetition of it. But that's why now all their specials bomb and are terrible, because none of them are really that funny. They just knew how to work a crowd and some material because they've had a decade to do it, because all their bills have been paid. They never had to really worry about making money. Money hasn't been an issue or a concern. So when money is not an issue or a concern, you don't have to worry about it. So, but I like how Dalia flipped out. Let me know your thoughts in the comments.